Okay, now let's talk about adding root menu. Okay, these are the root menu in your site. Okay, let's talk about adding the root menu because it's a lot more complex than this other menu that we just added a while ago. Okay, so because of time, I will not start adding a new menu altogether. Okay, so let's edit an existing menu. This is phone and tablets. Let's click on the edit button here. Okay, under title you already have phones and tablets here. Published, yes. What type of menu item? Category, and now the category has already been selected. Then this is important, the parent ID must be root. You have to make it root, must be root, nothing else. If you want to have a root category, then under image, you don't need to bother yourself about this. Then menu class. This menu class also, you can put any class you must have defined, but they are predefined classes that helps you to style your menu, align your menu and style it. Okay, you have the align right. Okay, the align right. For example, if you have your menu towards the right side of your menu box, so like this one, you have to put aligned right to help you make the menu to align towards this side, because assuming it's aligned left, it may burst out of the website box. So if it's towards the right side, like this one and this one, you have to put the aligned right here. Okay, then if it's this menu that you have, this one is a full width menu, covers from the end here to the end here. So for this menu, you have to put the menu class aligned full width. Okay, so this is aligned full width to cover the whole of from the end to end and the menu item here, understand? And for if the full width menu is towards this end and may overshoot, for example, if I minimize this, okay, you can see that this other category is now on the second line on the other from this. So if this is towards the end, like this other category, you have to use the menu class align full width too. Okay, all right. So and if it's towards this side of the menu, don't need to bother yourself about menu class unless you have other styling needs that you want to define. Okay, so that's it for menu class. So for this other menu, we don't need to. Okay, let's put it at align full width. Okay, and see how it goes. Then under badges, you don't need to bother yourself. Show title, yes. Is group. Oh, you have to say no. No. You don't need to make this to have a group. Okay, because as we discussed earlier, making it yes will show the sub menu in the same box with the parent menu. So like we have here, this is showing the sub menu, the children menu under it without hovering on it, but this one is not showing it. You have to hover on it before it shows the sub menu. So here we say no for the parent root category. Then here is columns. Oh yes, this is sub menu item to be split in. How many columns? How many columns you want the sub menu item to be split into? For example, here the sub menu here has already been split into 4 columns. This is one column, this is second column, this is third column, and this is fourth column. Okay, also you have to define how many columns you want to have. You can put 3, you can put 2. So here, let's say I want to make it 5 instead. Okay, so here the detail columns width here is a little bit tricky, since I have 5 columns here and I want to define the width of each column. So I will have to be careful for column 1. I will say column 1 will be what, using bootstrap column size, which is 12. So all of them must total 12, all the columns. So I will say the first column should be let's say 3. Then column 2 should be 3 as well. Column 3 should be how many? Let's say 2. Okay, let's say 3. And column 4 should be what? 2. Column 5 should be what? 2. This is a total of this 3, 3, and is more than now. Okay, 3, 3, 6, 9. Sorry, this should be, let's say this should be 2 as well, or let's say this first one should be 2, the second should be 3, then okay, this column 1 is 2, 2 plus 3, 5, 3 plus 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, and 10 plus 2 is 12, making a total of 12 column width. So this is it. Let's click on the save button as usual to save our root menu. Okay, let's go to our front and refresh the page. This is what we'll have. See what I'll have. Okay, all right. As you can see, this is now a full width menu. Full width menu from end here to end here. Okay, and this is the way we have shared the column. This is the first column, this is the second column, this is the third column, this is the fourth column, and the fifth column is empty because we didn't put anything in the fifth column. Okay, and you can see the sizes based on how I put it. This is 2, the column width is 2. Here is the column width, I think it's 3. Column width is 3 here. This is 2, and this other one is 2. So you can see how you can shape your columns and rest of them. So this root menu item is a little bit trickish, so you have to be up and doing to learn how to do it. So that should be all for this root menu. So this other button, this is the import button. You don't use this unless you know what you're doing. The delete button will delete all the menu item here. Wow, it will delete all of them from A to Z. And import categories button, we import your store categories into this module. And unless you know what you're doing, you don't need to click here. If you want to add a new category or a delete, you use this button here, or you add like we did when adding new category here. So this will add import. If you're starting afresh, this will import all the categories in your store. But the problem with this is that the import will mess with the category tree you already have here. So unless you really know what you're doing, stay away from these buttons here. Use the buttons beside the categories here to delete or edit the category you want to adjust. Okay, so when you are done with this menu, you click on the cancel to return back to your modules page. Okay, so this is it. In the next video, we'll be talking about adding products to your store. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.